I worked in, this was Yugoslavia, one country that doesn't exist anymore, in the leading magazine there. As I worked as a journalist. The magazine was can be compared with a magazine Time in the Western world. And one day, first story started very first, but I did not know at that time this is the beginning of something very big. I was writing a book, and it was writing a book is always very demanding on the author, and I was exhausted with this work, and suddenly I felt someone presence in my room. Somebody was staying next to me, and my typewriter then was not computer, they were not yet available. And I felt a person, I couldn't see anything, but just presence was so strong that I said loudly, whoever you are, wherever you are, I'm going to find you. I will definitely find you. Where I don't know where to look for, but I will find where you are. And this was over, and I forgot the book and everything. And a few months after, I was walking in my town in Zagreb. I was walking in the main park, and along the main park, and then some guy was passing me, and he's in my shoulder got touched, and we pushed each other, and something fell off his hands onto the road. It was drizzling, it was wet, and some little books fell on this rainy pathway, and I bent down and I helped him to collect it. And what it was about 20 passports. And I looked into this man and I said, and then I realized I do know him. And I said, oh, that's you. Where are you going with those passports? And he said, I'm going to India. And he looked a little bit better at my face, and he said, in fact, we have one seat free for a journalist to take the journalist with us, everything paid. And he said it will be 3 weeks trip, and it will be 24 flights all over India in different destinations, and very good category of hotels for this expedition. Yugoslavia and India wanted at that time to develop some exchange of tourism, that Indian people will be coming to see Yugoslavia and other way around. So, and I was quite disappointed, because I thought, he is calling me now when he is going to India, this poor India. And so when he goes to Washington or New York, or he goes to London, then he doesn't remember me. These were my thoughts. And he said, okay, I'll call you tomorrow afternoon. You will have to let me know if you decide to come. In that time I was in one dysfunctional marriage, and I came home, and my husband, who was also a journalist, and he had his own difficulties and stresses and so, and he was in very bad mood and started to quarrel and creating just unpleasantness. And this was the next day, and telephone rang. And this tourist guy was on the phone, and he said, what did you decide? Are you coming? And my husband in that time was just yapping. And this moment I said, yes, I'm coming. I just couldn't stand and listen to him any longer. So, and here I was. 2 days after, I was flying to New Delhi. And from New Delhi to Agra, to Bangalore, to Bangalore, Varanasi, many other places, characteristic and usually very well known to everybody who travels to India. And we were we spent several nights in New Delhi, and we went to Varanasi, Benares called as well. And when we were sitting in the yard in the of this Hotel de Paris, there were servants everywhere. It was beautiful. It was like in English movies. So, all the times people will bring in servants in that time will bring juices. They will cool us down with these feathery big fans and so on, like in movies. And then our guide says in one of this is a group of people who went with me, or I went with them, and he says this man there is a guru. I never heard word guru before, but that very moment I knew this is what I need. I need a guru. And I didn't have idea what does it mean. Stop it.